Hey guys, Greg with BTOD and BTOD.com. In today's weight capacity comparison, we're going to be taking a closer look at the SHW Electric Standing Desk and comparing it to Flexispot's EC1. Now, if you haven't had a chance to watch these videos before, we'd like to look at 3 specific weights, apply these weights to the surface, and compare each desk's performance. So today we're going to be comparing 100 pounds, then we'll be maxing out the SHW at 133 pounds, and then lastly, we'll be maxing out the Flexispot EC1 at 187 pounds. Let's go ahead and get started with our first comparison. Before we go ahead and jump into our first comparison, let's talk about a few different things. Number one is going to be the setup. As you can see, each desk has cinder blocks on the surface, plus smaller dumbbells, and the weight of the surface to get to its initial 100 pound for the 100 pound comparison. Next, we want to talk about how we're going to be doing this test. Now, you can see the SHW behind me here has a programmable switch, but the Flexispot EC1 doesn't. We know that the Flexispot EC1 is a quicker desk, also has a higher max range, so it will end at a higher point. I really can't get these to be perfect, but because we know that the Flexispot EC1 is a little bit quicker desk, we're gonna get it somewhere near the same high-end point here for the SHW desk, and it'll just give you a good idea of kind of how they perform. They're not gonna be exactly ending at the same point. With that, let's go ahead and get started with the first comparison. Not terrible. For our second comparison, we're going to be maxing out the SHW. Again, this has a max capacity of 133 pounds. We've got the same setup on the Flexispot EC1 like the other test. I'm going to have to kind of do an eyeball here to hit that max. I actually think I did pretty good on my last one, so let's see if we can get even closer on this one. For our third and final comparison, we're going to be maxing out the Flexispot EC1. This is 187 pound max capacity. We've got the SHW set at its max capacity of 133 pounds. So this is going to be our max versus max comparison. If you watch these videos before, we don't want to intentionally be overloading these desks, as that can void warranties. So this is something you definitely don't want to be doing at home either. Now, when we test these desks, we do verify if they have overload protection. This is something that helps to prevent you from unintentionally overloading the desk. So both of these desks through testing don't have overload protection. That's something that you'll want to note if you do plan to get these desks near their max capacity. With that, let's go ahead and see how each compares. And I think somehow I got to almost the same exact height on my second try with eyeballing the height. I'm starting to really enjoy that more than I'm actually enjoying the weight capacity test itself. So let's go ahead and see how I do there too, and see how these desks perform. That's good. Come on. Come on. That's better than the last one. Hopefully this weight capacity comparison of the SHW versus the Flexispot EC1 gave you a better idea how each desk would perform with the 3 different weights that we tested here today. So through the testing, I think that we actually found that these desks were fairly similar in how they performed, how quickly they moved up, with the Flexispot being just a little bit quicker. And we also found out that I'm a pretty good eyeballer when it comes to that max height. I know I got a lot of commentary from what you can't see behind the camera, which is what I call the peanut gallery, but I think I'm pretty good at it. So I think maybe I'll be doing that in the future. I think you guys want to see that, right? How close can I get to a certain desk height? That's even more exciting than what we're currently doing. Hopefully this video was helpful. If it was, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our future content. Thanks a lot for watching.